Hello Cancer, my name is Jason. This is your general tarot reading for April 2019. It's a general reading, so it could be about love, career, any questions at the forefront of your mind. You'll know in the first couple of minutes if this is resonating for you or not. If it is, or even if it isn't, please go and check out my readings for your moon and rising signs. I find they so often resonate much more strongly than the sun sign. But for now, Cancer, you go into the month of March with the Ace of Swords. Fantastic card. Some clarity is coming to you if it hasn't already. A penny's just dropped. An opportunity has just shown itself to you and you've decided that you are going to go for it. If it's not so much an opportunity about career, I'm feeling this is something to do with your maybe a creative venture, even though it's a sword. It's going to give you a direction which you were sort of not sure about. So I'm feeling you were stuck at a crossroads for the past few months perhaps, and now you've seen this chance to really jump at something and you're going to do it. And if you do, it's a really good feeling if you take this opportunity, Cancer, so please go ahead and do it. What's crossing you? You have the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords is a sense of betrayal. It could be like a third-party situation. What I'm feeling here is that there is perhaps an outside influence who, and it's happened in the past, I'm feeling, and there's still some unfinished business there. So yes, while you are going along and moving forward with this opportunity here, there's still some nagging stuff, something to do with the betrayal. I'm feeling perhaps there was a payout or some kind of legal action because of this, and that still might be hanging around. And I'm feeling somehow that even perhaps this Ace of Swords is saying, yes, you're finally coming out of this energy now and things will be righted somehow. So either way, I'm definitely feeling a strong opportunity and a chance for you to really move forward if you make a clear decision to just do it. Okay. Your conscious goal, you have the World card. The World card is about a new chapter in your life. You want a cycle to end so you can start something new. I'm feeling perhaps you've been feeling a little bored or a little stagnation somehow, and it's really starting to feel now as though you can kick into gear. And this is what you've wanted. You've wanted this, the end of this cycle. So you see number 21 up there, that's the end of the major arcana and the cycle begins again. So after this card comes the Fool card, which is number 0, which is purity and a real sense of just moving forward without worrying too much about the consequences. And so it looks like you're ready to start a new chapter in your life and you want this. Perhaps you've been a little bored, and I'm really feeling that something is brewing for you and you've seen this coming. Okay, unknown influence. The unknown influence is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is generally a slow-moving kind of energy. It can also be a person. If this is an energy, then you may be wanting to go forward 1,000 miles an hour now, but there is just something which is slowing you down, I'm feeling, but it may be for the best. If you have a look at the fields in the background, this Knight of Pentacles is looking at this and the pentacle and he's thinking, well, how can I make the most out of this? If I'm going to make this crop successful, if I'm going to be able to harvest this in the long term, I've got to do things right. Okay, so I'm feeling there that that's what's around you, that even though you want to go 1,000 miles an hour, there are some I's to dot and T's to cross somehow. You don't quite know what those are yet. If it's not that, then there could be a person involved sort of from your past. Perhaps it's like an ex or something to do with an ex and something to do with children, and it's like slowing you down somehow. It's more of just a resistant energy rather than a serious obstacle. if you think of it that way, I'm thinking you'll be fine, but we're not sure what that is yet. It's just, but there'll be something here which, like a stick in the mud, okay? Whoever this Knight of Pentacles is, or whatever this Knight of Pentacles energy is. In your past, okay, you have the High Priestess. So what I'm feeling here is you've really followed your intuition here. You've decided that you are going to do what you need to do for yourself. You've recently had a spiritual awakening here, just like the High Priestess here. And if the black column represents the spirit world and the spirituality, and the white one represents more of the practical world, there you are in between it, and you've decided that you're going to let meditation, spirituality, your awakening, your intuition guide you. And once you have made that decision, and it's starting to pay off now, you're feeling really good about yourself, I'm feeling. And so what a great feeling to have. Very optimistic here. You're approaching influence. Okay, you have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups may be a younger person coming to make you an offer or bring you a message about something. There could be a relationship just around the corner with a younger person. If it's not that, you may be offered something from a younger person. If it's a career move, I'm feeling it's got something to do with creativity. So perhaps you're just starting out on a new musical or writing venture somehow, or a new craft that you're just beginning, and someone's coming along, or you'll see something on the internet and it'll be an opportunity, and you'll be saying, I think I'll have a go at that. And it's looking really good, even though it's an immature energy, makes lots of mistakes. It's a genuine energy, and it wants to do the right thing. Okay, so that's feeling really good. The talents you're bringing to the whole month of April. You have the Sun card, beautiful. So it looks like things have really lined up for you. You are feeling very confident at the moment. You're in a stable position. You're feeling like life is pretty good. Okay, and you're feeling, it's like you're waking up every day feeling as though you've had this rebirth and you've got this new confidence in yourself and ability to take risks, I'm saying, and you're happy to be vulnerable. See this child here on the pure white horse, white purity, naked, being vulnerable, the sun shining down, warmth, feeling good. And this seems to be where you're at the moment, Cancer. So if this is for you, you are in a really good place emotionally and spiritually to really take advantage of basically any opportunities that you see, and they will be just coming to you. Okay, in your environment, how the environment sees you, how you see the environment and your place in it, you have the Queen of Cups. So if this is you, Cancer, you have a sort of a sixth sense about things at the moment. So you're feeling quite psychic, quite intuitive. You're very balanced in your emotions, and people are seeing you as stable and a person they can come to for a shoulder to cry on, I'm feeling. You have your emotions in that cup, but the cup is that emotions are under control. You won't always say exactly how you're feeling. So you might be just covering up your own emotions, but you're being very approachable. It's quite a large cup, isn't it? And with that cover on it, that's showing me that people see you as having it together. And even though you are a sensitive person, you've got your stability about you. Okay, and that allows people to have confidence in you. In your hopes and fears position, you have the Devil card. Okay, so the Devil for me represents fear, either fear of being alone or fear of doing it alone. Okay, so there are some challenges coming, and these opportunities are going to need you to really do things and take the steps by yourself. So it might not be as easy as making a phone call and saying, here, fix this for me. This is about you really needing to use that technology, adapt to the modern world somehow. If it's not that, then there could be a Capricorn that you have your eye on somehow. But I'm really feeling that this is just a fear that you have that you can't do something. So there is definitely opportunities for you there, and you'll just be worried about that you don't have the goods somehow. It's like not fearing failure, fearing that you just won't have the skills to get it all together properly. But I'm really not feeling that this is a big deal for you. I'm feeling, again, you're feeling pretty good about things. There's just a little bit of self-doubt there, and sometimes a little bit of self-doubt can be useful because it might hold you back from putting all your eggs in one basket somehow. We'll see how this goes. Your outcome is the Ace of Wands. Fantastic. So at the end of April, or the end of this situation you're going through here, it looks like a new beginning, perhaps a new business opportunity, a new direction for you, a new flame will be lit inside you. And so because you've taken advantage of these opportunities, more have come to you, and the universe is saying, good job, Cancer. Now here's another one. See what you can do with this. And I'm getting a strong sense of creativity here and business as well. So perhaps you're going into a very creative business. Again, writing, music, that kind of thing. Or crafts, but I'm really, music and writing somehow is coming through, and I'm feeling that there will be people around you to help you through this. They'll want to be a part of what you're doing because they've seen what you have to offer somehow. So let's have a look now. We'll clarify some of these. We won't clarify all of them. No need to clarify the Ace of Swords, I think, in the beginning, but we'll have a look at this Three of Swords, this sense of betrayal that you may have experienced. I'm feeling it was a past energy. There could be someone, again, in your environment who may be a bit jealous of what you have and what you're trying to achieve. So it might be better at the moment just to, whatever these big plan is that you have, or these plans, just be very careful about who sees them or knows of them. Okay, we'll have a look here and see if we can clarify why is the Three of Wands here. Oh, sorry, the Three of Swords, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a payoff there. I'm feeling that someone wants a part of your action. So perhaps you've, pardon me, you've got some kind of a payout, and someone wants some of that. Maybe an ex-partner again wants part of the payoff from the work that you're doing. So they're seeing that you're successful and they're trying to figure out a way to get some of this success. So that's quite an ugly energy, but I'm feeling that you'll be fine. I'm feeling you're really protected here. You're protected here with this World card here. You want this protection, you've got it. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Okay. So yeah, it looks like someone just wants a piece of your success without having worked for it somehow. Let's have a look at this Knight of Pentacles and the unknown influence here. What is this Knight of Pentacles here for? Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Cancer, April 2019. You have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so it's an unknown thing. I'm thinking that this slowing down of energy here when you want to go full steam ahead. And along comes the Seven of Cups. You've got a whole bunch of choices which you might need to make. Now, it might be as simple as, should I keep going with this? Should I put extra time into this? Or it could be just, hang on, slow down a minute. I've got to make a decision. I've got a lot of options here. I'm feeling this is it's feeling pretty good, okay? It depends on your view of having a lot of choices. If you're seeing having many choices as a bonus, like a football coach who has all the players playing so well, he has to decide, well, who should I leave out, of the team? Or is your attitude more of, I've got too much choice, I'm confused, and it's if you let yourself get overwhelmed by that, then you won't be enjoying this experience. But I'm feeling that this slowing down of energy is for a reason, and it's giving you time to sort of make the right choices. And sometimes I'm feeling that you have a lot of things you could be doing, a lot of options here, and perhaps it's a case of, well, no, I can do it all. Okay, so rather than trying to eliminate things out of your life because you're worried you might be too busy, I'm feeling that you are quite capable of doing all of this stuff, taking all these opportunities that come to you. It's just a matter of waking up a bit earlier or working a little bit later at night. But it's feeling really positive, okay? So if you do have a whole bunch of choices coming at you, it's worthwhile just take them all on. Yeah, if it's physically doable, mentally and emotionally you're fine with it. It's just about how much work you really want to put in. Maybe your work ethic, I'm feeling, might be something you would want to question. Yeah, that's what I'm getting there, okay? So don't be afraid to just take it all. It's all for you, Cancer. You can have all that, okay? All right, now let's have a look at why is the Page of Cups here in the future or approaching influence. So you've got the Page of Cups, a fairly young sort of energy, perhaps a message you're going to hear which will make you feel pretty good. It might be a love offer, which is throwing a little bit of turmoil there, but I think you're ready. I think you're ready now, Cancer. This is you. You're maybe not for a full-on relationship, but certainly for coffees here and there and time together. But I'm feeling you're going to be pretty busy with some other stuff. And this person, if they come along, if a person does come along, I'm feeling that they will be good for you rather than a hindrance. Okay. So let's have a look. Why is the Page of Cups here? And you have the Four of Rods. Okay, so it looks like this is a really genuine offer from the Page of Cups, and the Four of Rods comes along and says, well, this is a sign of longevity, of happy home, of real fulfillment, okay? But it's like long-term security. So this person is offering you something, or will offer you something, if this is for you, which is going to allow you to have the best of both worlds, probably even to make things easier around your home somehow. So perhaps take the load off the child rearing kind of duties, or can help with the tasks which need to be done, not so much at home, but just moving along practical things, life in general. So it's looking like, the offer that comes, it looks like it'll be one worth taking. So why is the Sun card here? What's the Sun card here for Cancer in the month of April? Why is the Sun card here? You have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, things are really in your favour. Look at this Cancer. Things are just going really well for you. Okay, so you've got the optimism, and then it's like your positive thinking and you're feeling really good, and success breeds success, and along comes another change, another way to move forward with your life, with the Wheel of Fortune here. So some really good things happening for you, Cancer, and I'm feeling it's all because you've really used your intuition to follow what you want to do with your life. Now, the Queen of Cups in your environment, okay, people are seeing you as being quite stable and a shoulder to cry on. I don't think we need to clarify that, but let's have a look at this Devil here. Hopes and fears. It's either a Capricorn in your midst who you're feeling they might be able to help you somehow, or it's fear of not getting something done on time, or fearing that, well, why should I bother putting this application in? Why should I bother going for this audition because there's so many other good people out there? And so but again, it's just a fear. I'm feeling you've got so many positive cards here, you're just going to override that. And we'll have a look. Why is the Devil here? Please clarify the Devil. Cancer, April. You have the World card. Yeah, okay. So new chapter. Somehow there's some fear of this new thing that you're applying for. Again, I'm feeling a really strong creative energy here, and the only thing stopping you will be you. So the fear of failure, or I couldn't be bothered, or you come to an obstacle and you might let that dampen your enthusiasm. But because there are so many good cards here, I don't think that's going to be an issue for you. I think this is just a little bit of doubt in the back of your mind, but you've got everything you need to make this work, Cancer. Really, really, it's a beautiful, beautiful set of cards here. And for the Ace of Wands, please clarify that. Please clarify the Ace of Wands in the outcome position for Cancer. We have the Chariot. This is your card. All right. You are going to be able to really be who you are, something that's probably eluded you for a long, long time, Cancer. The Chariot is the card of Cancer. Okay, so you've got this Ace of Wands here, and it's clarified by the Chariot. You are going to do and be exactly what you want. And I'm feeling this is quite a long-term thing, because the Chariot is a major arcana. You'll finally discover something about yourself, your true place in the 3D world, and you'll really be moving forward. And this is just asking you to take those opportunities and really just don't be afraid to really be yourself. The classic Cancer, vulnerable, very funny, energetic when you want to be. We know you can be a bit lazy sometimes. But look, this is a beautiful reading, Cancer. Please let me know how that resonates for you. Of course, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks.